Have you ever wondered how plants manage to grow, reproduce, and respond to their environment without a nervous system or the ability to move? The secret lies in the remarkable way their systems work together, supported by specialized structures. Today, we're diving into the fascinating interactions among transport, reproduction, and response systems in plants, and how these processes are seamlessly facilitated by their design. Let's start with transport, the lifeline of a plant. Plants rely on their vascular system to move water, nutrients, and sugars to where they're needed most. The vascular system has two key players, the xylem and the phloem. The xylem is like an upward highway, transporting water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. This happens thanks to a process called transpiration. Water evaporates from the leaves, creating a pull that draws more water upward. Imagine it like a straw. As water escapes at the top, more flows in from the bottom. At the same time, the phloem works as a delivery system for sugars, moving them from the leaves, where they're made during photosynthesis, to the rest of the plant. This sugar, the plant's energy source, fuels growth and development, but none of this transport would be possible without the plant's structures. Roots, with their tiny root hairs, absorb water and nutrients, while leaves and stems ensure the efficient movement of these resources. Together, the transport system keeps the plant thriving. Next up, reproduction. For many plants, flowers are their reproductive superstars. Flowers contain all the tools needed for reproduction, like the stamens, which produce pollen, and the carpels, which house the ovules. But how does pollination happen? This is where plants get creative, relying on wind, water, or even animals like bees and birds to carry pollen to the stigma of another flower. Once pollination occurs, fertilization follows. The pollen delivers sperm cells to the ovules, which develop into seeds. These seeds are then protected and transported by fruits, which come in a variety of forms. Think of the wings of a maple seed or the fleshy sweetness of a berry. These adaptations help plants spread their offspring far and wide, increasing their chances of survival. Of course, reproduction doesn't happen in isolation. The transport system delivers the nutrients and water needed to grow flowers and seeds, while hormones like auxins and gibberellins, produced by the plant, regulate the entire process. It's a beautifully coordinated effort. Finally, let's talk about response, how plants react to the world around them. One of the most impressive examples is phototropism, where plants grow toward light. This response is controlled by a hormone called auxin, which builds up on the shaded side of the plant, causing those cells to elongate. The result? The plant bends toward the light, maximizing photosynthesis. Plants also respond to gravity through gravitropism. Roots grow downward, helping them reach water and nutrients in the soil, while stems grow upward to access sunlight. Special structures in plant cells, called statoliths, act like tiny internal compasses, helping the plant sense gravity and grow in the right direction. Another fascinating response is thigmotropism, or a plant's reaction to touch. Climbing plants like vines use this ability to wrap around supports, helping them reach new heights. Structures like tendrils, which coil tightly around objects, make this possible. And when it comes to defense, plants have developed impressive strategies. Structures like thorns and tough leaves help deter herbivores, while some plants release chemicals to warn their neighbors of an incoming threat or even attract predators of their attackers. For example, when a caterpillar munches on a leaf, the plant may release a scent that lures parasitic wasps to take care of the pest. What's amazing is how all these systems work together. During seed germination, the transport system delivers water and nutrients to the growing embryo. Hormones trigger the root to grow downward, responding to gravity, while the shoot grows upward, chasing light. This coordinated effort between transport, reproduction, and response systems is what allows a tiny seed to grow into a towering tree or a blooming flower. In conclusion, plants are masters of teamwork. Their transport, reproduction, and response systems don't just operate in isolation, they interact seamlessly, supported by structures perfectly designed for the job. From moving water and nutrients to producing seeds to responding to light and gravity, these processes show just how sophisticated plant life truly is. It's a reminder of the incredible complexity of nature and the amazing adaptations that make it all possible.